If you're looking for an effective, affordable, and fast way to learn a new language, or if you're someone who wants to travel the world but also wants to make money while doing so, then keep watching because this video is for you. I've just discovered this new website called Italki.com, and you might have heard of it because it has been around for quite a few years, but I just discovered it and I can't believe it's taken me this long to discover it because it's incredible. What it is a language learning website that offers lessons by the hour in over 65 different languages, and they have over 4,000 teachers. I lived in Paraguay for 4 months, and by the end of those 4 months, I became functionally fluent in Spanish. And before I had left for Paraguay, I knew maybe a couple of sentences in Spanish. How I learned so quickly was I was surrounded by Spanish speakers. So I was forced to learn the language, which I wanted to anyway, but I was forced to because the only way I could communicate with them was if I learned the language. So I think the most effective way to learn a new language is to have a conversation with someone who speaks the language you want to learn. Rather than opening a textbook and trying to learn that way, I didn't find that very effective for myself. And I know from other people's experiences who I've talked to that they didn't find that way very effective either. Being able to learn from someone who speaks that language fluently, directly, one-on-one, is the best and fastest way to learn a new language. That's what makes Italki so amazing, is you are getting that one-on-one experience. So you have two options when it comes to choosing a teacher. You can choose a professional teacher or a community tutor. A professional teacher is someone who has taught that language as a job for years and has an educational background in teaching that language. A community tutor is someone who just loves languages and loves teaching people. So they don't necessarily have a educational background in teaching that language, but they just love to teach it. They love the language. When you're choosing between a professional teacher and a community tutor, how you choose is if you're someone who has never spoken the language that you want to learn, I would choose the professional teacher. If you're someone who kind of already knows the language and you want to brush up on your skills, like me for Spanish, for example, I don't get to speak it every day, so I lose some of the words, and if I want to brush up on that language before I'm traveling to a Spanish-speaking country, then I would go and I would learn with a community tutor. Some key things that I want to point out that make Italki so awesome is that it is effective. So you are learning one-on-one with a teacher. You're not in a classroom that maybe has 20 other people. It's just you and that person who speaks the language fluently. It's convenient. You can learn a language no matter where you are in the world, and you get to choose the date and time of when you want to learn the lesson. So once you've chosen the date and time and the teacher you think you'll connect with the most, you exchange Skype usernames with that teacher because it is on Skype that the lesson is taught. The lessons are personalized, so because it's one-on-one, you can tell your teacher what you want to learn. So you can pick specific things like maybe food or basic conversation or whatever field of study that you are in or field of work you're in, you can gear the lessons towards that type of language. It is affordable. If you do your research on other language learning programs, whether it's another program online or by the book or in-person tutoring, you will find that Italki is cheaper than a lot of those programs. And it's authentic, it's real. You get to make friends with people from all around the world and learn new languages from people from that country.
Hi, my name is Tim, I'm 24 years old and I'm a German native speaker. Now don't be afraid, if you're an absolute beginner we can totally start off with the first few words and then move our way up from there.
If you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, then you probably know that I'm kind of obsessed with India. It's my favorite country. And one of my goals in life is to learn Hindi. I would love to be in Bollywood movies. Oh my god, that's one of my goals in life as well. So right now I am learning Hindi with Italki. Namaste, mera naam Kristen hai, aapse milkar khushi hui. If you're someone who wants to travel the world and also wants to fund their travels as they go, this is a great way to do that. Whether you have an educational background in languages or you just love teaching other people, meeting other people and having conversations with them, then this is a great way to make some extra cash on the road. Italki has set me up with my own customized page so that I can offer you a free lesson. So basically how this works is there is a link in my description box below which you can click, and once you buy your first lesson, you get a second lesson for free. Now I want to know which language you want to learn the most. Let me know in the comment section below. And before you go anywhere, if you have not subscribed to my channel, be sure to do so you never miss out on any upcoming travels and adventures and tips, etc. It's free. It's free. Why not subscribe? And I'll talk to you later. Happy travels!